This video will demonstrate how teachers can create an individual video assignment in their Brightspace by D2L course. So from your course homepage, navigate to the video assignment icon. So you may have to click on this inverted chevron to find it. Once the page renders, scroll down to the bottom right-hand corner and click on the plus sign or the add sign. For this demonstration, we're going to be concentrating on create individual assignment. There are other types of assignments, and these will be covered in future demonstrations. Give your assignment a title. You can give your assignment a date due, but please know that the dates that you assign in this integration are soft dates. So that means that students will still be able to upload after the date due has passed. As this is an integration in D2L, it doesn't have the same hard deadlines as your D2L assignment folder. If you want to adjust the time, click on the clock, set your hour, then click on the minutes and set your minutes. And then click OK. Next, let's scroll down and click on Show Advanced, as this will allow you to see all of the options that are available within this tool. Next, for evaluation type, we're going with percentage for this individual assignment. There are other choices that will be addressed in future demonstrations. Next are the instructions. So you are required to type some instructions, and you have the option of including a video demonstration. You may also include post-submission instructions, although these are optional, and you may also include a video demonstration to accompany those post-submission instructions if you would like to. So I'm going to begin by adding some instructions. Okay, so I'm also going to include some video instructions for my students as an exemplar. So to enable the video, I'm going to navigate to this camera icon and click on the plus sign. From here, you'll see there are some different options. So I can record video with a camera and screen. It defaults to camera, so if I don't want the camera, I can disable it. I can upload a video I've already created from another source, and select from resources would allow you to access any previous videos that you may have already created. So once again, I was in the video camera, and I'm going to go with record video, and I'm choosing just the screen because I want the rendering of this video to be full screen and not have any space taken up for a webcam. Now I'm going to collect and select record video. So right now my computer is testing out my settings for my microphone. So you'll see that my voice is creating a green signal here, which is very good. And now I need to tell the computer what screen or tab I want to use in my screencast. So I do have more than one monitor here, but what I want to focus on is one Chrome tab, and it's this chord formation assignment. So I'm going to go to the Chrome tab, then I'm going to click on chord formation assignment, and then I'm going to click share. Now you can see that there's a blue rectangle up here, so that means the program is focusing on this tab. I'm going back to my original tab, and my audio level is good, and then I could click record. If you inadvertently had selected the wrong tab, you can go back into change screen or application here. And once again, I had chosen the Chrome tab, chord formation, and share. Now I'm going to click on record and then navigate to the tab where my demonstration will be rendering. So students, once you have your Jamboard, you're going to create each of the chords that are indicated on each slide in your Jamboard. You can choose any 3 frames from this Jamboard to share a verbal and video demonstration of your understanding of how you were able to create these chords. So I'm going to give you an example of what my expectations are for your workflow. So I'm going to work through this first example here for you. So my chord is D major 7. I can see from the instructions that I am to use whole notes and include the necessary accidentals. So I'm going to begin by figuring out my key signature. So I know that D major is a sharp key. So I'm going to write out my orders of sharps. Father Charles goes down and ends battle. To find for D, I cross out the one before, and the remaining letters are my sharps for the key of D major. Next, I'm going to formulate my D major scale using letter names. D, E, I know I need an F sharp, G, A, B, and I know I need a C sharp as well. For major 7, I know that I need the 1, 3, 5, and 7th degree of this major scale. I'm to use whole notes and the necessary accidentals. So now I'm going to create this chord in the treble clef. D, F sharp, A, and C sharp. In your example, you're going to explain your process for 3 tiles in total. You can choose any of the tiles except the first one that I've already done for you. When you finish the assignment, you are going to save this document as a PDF, download it as a PDF, and then you're going to upload it to the assignment folder in our class. So that's the video demonstration for my expectations for your video assignment. So when I'm done, I'm going to click stop. From this point, I can delete, download, save, and also play through the example. For the sake of time, I'm not going to do that, but I am going to save it. And it will take a few minutes for this video to render, and you'll see that this hourglass will indicate that it's processing. You can also go back in after if you need to delete your example or instructions and re-record it. For the purpose of this demonstration, I thought it would be useful to provide some post-submission instructions because I do want my students to upload the PDF of their assignment to the assignment folder. Although this integration does allow for files to be uploaded, if you will be assessing those files and want to annotate them, I would recommend using assignments because you will have the annotation tools available, whereas this integration does not have the same capabilities for marking up PDFs as your assignment folder. Okay, so from here, I can also provide some guidance with a video. So I'm going to click on the add sign. I'm going to select screen and record video. And once again, I'm going to select the Chrome tab of that Jamboard. And then I'll have to toggle back to this tab to make sure that I've got an audio level and to click record. And remember, if you need to change the screen or application, you can click on this icon. I'm clicking record, navigating back to the Jamboard. So students, once you have completed all of the tiles in your Jamboard, you're going to go to More Actions, click on it, and download this Jamboard as a PDF. Once it's downloaded, you'll see it rendering to the bottom of your screen here. From here, you can save it to your computer. And upload it to your assignment folder, or you can add it to your Google Drive and pull it from your Google Drive. So now that I'm done with entering my instructions and videos for my students, I'm going to look at the tool set. By default, this program enables the video, so we're going to leave that. I'm going to disable documents enabled because I want my students to upload their PDF to the assignment folder so that I have a full access to the annotation tools, which aren't included in this integration of Bongo. I'm also going to disable the opportunity to create a meeting. Although it is an individual assignment, not a group assignment, a student wouldn't be able to create a meeting, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to disable that. And I recommend that you always disable it. Next is auto analysis. And this is a tool that will automatically transcribe video submissions and provide a report of key metrics of the learner's delivery. So it will pick up on your speech and indicate different stops and starts and delivery elements. It is usually on, so I'm going to disable it, and peer review can be enabled, but for the purpose of this demonstration, we will not be enabling peer review. That will be covered in a future session. And then I'm going to click Save. So you'll see the assignment was successfully created. Please note that your students will not have access to this assignment until you have quick linked it into your course content. So I'm going to navigate over to Content and find the unit that I want to attach it to. So I'm going to click on Chord Formation Unit, navigate to Add Existing, click on Video Assignment Quick Link. So this was called Jamboard Chord Formation Assignment. So I'm going to click on that. And also please note that you could also create an individual project right from this Add Existing if you wanted to do it on the fly while you're creating content. So now I've selected it, and to ensure that it is visible to my students, I'm going to click on it and then click Visible. So now it is visible to students, and what we're seeing is the teacher's view. Okay, so once our students begin to upload their assignments, we'll be able to view them from this dashboard. You can always toggle this to make it full screen when you're ready to do that. Now we'll look from the student's view. So I'm currently logged as a test student. I'm navigating to Content, scrolling down and finding the Jamboard Formation assignment. From here, I can view the teacher's instructions, video, and typed instructions. Work in progress, I'm going to click on Add and click on Video. Very similar to the teacher workflow. For this example, we're just going to need a screen, so you could mention that to your students in your instructions, and it will be mentioned in the student guide that you'll also have access to share with your students, and it will also be in student help. They could also upload a video if they did it somewhere else, but we're going to stick with the integrated tools and click on Record Video. So I'm going to choose a tab for that Jamboard, and students will have these instructions in their version of this training. And now what we're doing is we're waiting for that recording to get ready, and there it is. I can see that it's ready to record. I've got a good audio, and I'm going to click record, and I'm going to navigate back to that Jamboard. You can see that that blue screen means that it's active, so now as a student I can talk through the example. I could do it live if I wanted to, or I could just speak to how I selected the correct sharps for this key and indicate what degrees of the scale were necessary and how I placed them on the staff. And then when I'm done with my example, I just click stop
and click
and
save.
just like the teacher view, so once this pink star renders, it means the recording has been processed. So from here it can be previewed, or it can be added to the submissions. Now, if the student wanted to chunk it out and do a number of shorter videos to bring together their explanations for your assignment, they can do that by clicking Add and going through the same process, and then making sure that they add it to be submitted, and then at the end they will submit the overall project here. So all the videos would have to be added and marked for submission, and then finally the submit button would need to be clicked. Are you sure? Yes. So remember, this is from a student view, so they're seeing their work here, and we can look from the teacher dashboard. When you want to check on your submissions, you can access the assignment, and you're going to get this dashboard. You can make it bigger by using the toggle here, and you can see who is not accessed yet. Some have been viewed, and you'll see one here that needs evaluation, so we're going to click on it, and from here I can provide a percentage. I can obviously watch the submission, I can download it, I can add comments and video response feedback here as well, which is a very valuable tool for our students. You can add your mark, you can save as a draft so that you can publish the mark later, or you can save and publish right away. So the way adding the video here works is exactly the same as the other workflows. So you would choose the tab that you want to speak to. You can choose a camera or webcam and continue through there. So like I said, you can use the toggle switch to make it bigger. Give a score. I'm going to save as a draft. I could add comments and access video. And I'm going to save that as a draft. Okay, so you can see what's evaluated and what you still need to work ahead on. So that is the overview of creating an individual video assignment. And the other options for video assignment will be addressed in upcoming presentations and resources.